Colby, any suggestions on that?
On what?
So my hotspot works on my computer until it doesn't, and then it like doesn't work. It like loses all internet, and then I have to like reconnect, refresh the page, and resync.
Oh, man.
What do you have it sitting on when it's in use?
I have it flopped up in the air, so
Huh.
there's nothing sitting underneath it. I'm literally holding it in the air.
I mean, my first thought would be overheating.
My room's pretty cold, and it's
Are you
floating
using
in
your
the air.
so you're using your phone as a hotspot?
Yes.
Is your
Uh,
phone getting hot?
you might play with your power settings and make sure it's not like turning it off to save power.
Like on the phone?
Yeah.
Should be good.
Hmm.
I know it happens to me a couple times, but most times it's probably because it's my fault and I'm trying to hotspot roll 20 while checking Snapchat. Hey, are we live yet?
We
I
are.
think so.
Yeah.
You just said hi to the internet.
I was about to say something, but I think I'll hold my tongue.
You can save it for the end when we're done streaming.
Guys, he's learning.
Yep.
He has awareness.
All right,
Okay, I have
DM.
like awareness, but
All right. So you guys cleared out the foot room, and you're on to the next one.
Yep, and we just took a short rest.
Right.
Okay. If you need to update your stats or anything, I see it looks like Veerheis is still half health.
Did I? Maybe I forgot to use hit die or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't show you rolling any.
I only have one hit die to roll, so I'm good.
Looks like we're plunging down the hallway.
But yep, once Veerheis is set up, get in the order you want to travel in, and I'll take us to the next area.
Dun dun dun.
Well, I might have thought I was holding off since I only have one hit die.
But I mean, the flip side is you're probably at what, 4 hit points?
Yeah,
You're going to literally die in 1 hit.
true. Yeah, I'll do it.
At least make sure you die in 2 hits.
Right. Oh, yeah, see, that puts me at full health. Okay.
Well, I asked him now his
Hi, Mark.
Hi.
Hello.
He's muted.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to take your glowy light thing with you?
Oh, yeah, probably a good idea.
And who's carrying the torch?
I've got one. Someone else lit another.
I think Noble 6 loaded, but I took it.
Okay.
No, it's my torch.
Mine.
They fight over the torch.
I mean, it actually makes sense for Veerheis to hold it because he doesn't need to. Each of you, theoretically, it's messing with one of your either your weapon or a shield or something.
Fine.
Yeah, but Veerheis doesn't need it to see.
This is true.
I mean, technically, only I need it to see, but
I know I could do that.
Kids, yep. You gotta click it and then turn.
Kids. Children. Don't let me turn this car around.
How do you do that?
Anyway, okay. The after the foot room, the tunnel opens up into a round room. Dirty brown water, sewage, judging by the smell, streams from pipes in the ceiling into a massive cesspool at the center of the room.
DM, you take us to
10-foot
all the
wide-
nice places.
A 10-foot wide walkway skirts around the edge of the pool, leading to a passageway on the other side. Well, if I
Okay, so the first question I ask is, hey, Noble Six, if you jump in, would it be over your head? And we lost all our lights.
We just moved.
Oh,
I
He
was
did
zoomed
do
in
that.
on that spot, and so we just lost. I was like, oh, and everyone just got taken away by
Now we're-
one squad.
So if I'm the only one who needs it to see, and I've already got one torch, how about we throw? Let's see. Oops. Give me actually on a square. There we go.
my blue orb is caught in the wall.
So throw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, how do y'all feel about throwing a torch out there so that we can kind of see what's going on?
Yeah, sounds good.
Deal.
Bet.
It appears mostly as advertised.
I'll go first.
Let's make some perception checks.
Why don't all of you make whatever you're best at? Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is a different one. I need to scroll back up. Why don't all of you make history check?
So, gotcha. Shoot. Don't gotcha.
Oops,
I
I'm
got
still
5.
set on advantage, so that's a 4.
Well, lucky for you guys, Veerhees is carrying you on this
Apparently.
one.
Yeah, make
Veerheis,
a rat in the sewers.
Right. This is like Yoda's home.
Veerheis, you seem to remember that this bizarre place was a experiment of an old masked lord of Waterdeep from decades ago. He had located a gate to the demi plane of filth, and he tried to build a sewer system that would empty out into that plane. It worked really well, actually. And they were going to actually expand the sewer system beyond this prototype. But then creatures native to that plane of filth came through the gate in the wrong direction. After a few heroes drove the creatures back, the city rulers abandoned the plan and the gates were sealed. This is like the remnants of an old sewer system.
I see.
So, perception checks looking for filth elementals.
Right.
Since we know what we're looking for, maybe there's advantage in there?
Nope.
Look for poop monsters.
Hey, Veerheis, how about you help me look for poop monsters?
Sounds good.
And I grab my
Hey,
symbol
George.
of Horizon and say, help me out too, buddy.
Hey,
My
George.
perception is 0, so I'm gonna help you.
Help me find poop people.
I'm gonna help you find poop people.
16.
Where's the poop?
Looking for
Show me
moving.
that poop.
You don't see anything.
Oh.
Right.
Boom.
However, why don't all of you make whatever you're best at? Arcana, nature, or religion. Make those checks.
Help me out with this one too, buddy. Gonna guide myself.
Doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
Okay. So nothing at the moment.
Jeez, a 14
Sorry.
doesn't get anything at level 1?
What's that?
I said a 14 doesn't get anything at level 1?
Nope.
You know what? I'm gonna rethrow the torch. Do about here.
Okay.
Oh, hey, smart question I should have asked last time.
Mm-hmm.
Was there anything in that last room other than just a bunch of feet?
Nope.
Okay. I feel like we probably asked that at the end of last session, and I just forgot.
Yeah, no, there was nothing particularly interesting in there.
I'm just gonna keep going until I'm told to stop.
Okay.
Well, probably shouldn't let him get too far on his own.
I'm fine. I'm a big boy. I was hoping we'd tag team it. Two go on one side, two go on the other.
And if some giant thing pops out of it, we have it
And
surrounded.
I suppose I'm still looking for like traps and things.
Well, yeah, true.
If I'm throwing my torch, that's my helpful look for traps.
It is
Hey,
on
where's
my.
Noble 6?
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to throw that guy. I want to throw this thing.
Throw yourself.
Not gonna lie, the
So no traps, nothing unusual.
nope. You guys haven't done anything to trigger anything.
Onward.
All right.
Yep. Other than the smell, you didn't do anything that would cause anything.
Star Wars.
okay,
Phil
my
Swanson.
curiosity is getting way too peaked to understand what didn't we do to start this.
What did we miss? We didn't get to fight a poo monster. It's disappointing, isn't it?
I didn't get to fight my turds from yesterday. Like, come on, this is stupid.
All right.
Was that Conker's Bad Fur Day? Had the giant poo monster you fought?
And are you guys it set up how you want to be set up?
Pretty much.
Move to
Sure.
the next room. All right.
I think Noble 6 lagged out again.
Oh, yep. Disconnection.
Give me a second to position you properly.
I was like, I'm on the corner of the map.
Yep.
I'm in danger.
All
We're in an
right.
alternate dimension now.
So now that we left the room, what didn't we do?
If you had touched the water at all, something may have happened.
Oh, well, I'm not
Touch
touching
the poo water.
I'm
Or-
a paladin. Do you think I'm
or
going
even
to
if
dirty
you
my
had-
hands by touching poop?
If you had touched it, looked into it, or cast detect magic or something of that nature, to investigate the locked away plane of existence, something may have happened.
Oh,
So you're telling me there's a potential that I could have like derailed everything by jumping into said poop water and going to the other plane because it's probably open.
Did not
So
say
there's
you would
that-
derail anything.
Go back, Hayden. You gotta do it now. You gotta cleanse that realm of their filth.
What did I do?
I brought you guys all to.
you moved the camera. Yeah.
Okay, so this place, as you enter the room, this is a quite large area. You hear the noise and can see in the distance. Yeah, well, I'm going to describe it to you anyway, even though you probably can't actually see it.
I eat the torches for the crypt road, get all the way out there so I can go
Yeah,
fight
so
it.
you guys hear it. Well, you hear the noise of a dragon.
Oh.
What?
There's
Yeah.
a dragon down here.
You hear some roaring. Make perception checks.
Gonna guide myself.
I have not been doing good today.
Jeez.
I perceive that we are in danger.
Vierhuis, what you perceive, it actually sounds like a young dragon, like a very young dragon, and it sounds scared. It sounds of a dragon.
Guys, let's go befriend this baby dragon so we can have a baby dragon follower, and as it gets older and stronger, we'll have like we're gonna have a legendary dragon as a follower, man, dude. Let's do this. I'm ready.
Who has the best animal handling? Or dragon talking or whatever we need.
The dragon. They're all known. Starting from a young age.
All right, let's go kidnap a dragon. I'm gonna throw the torch about here because I can.
Okay.
Maybe. No. I don't know.
Can we make sort of perception checks to see if there's anything else around?
Probably wants to find lumps of metal.
I mean, you made perception checks, and pretty much the only thing you can make out are the noises from further into the cave.
All right. We probably want to stay spread out, just to be sure.
Oh, that's not good. Who's that?
Yeah. Now that you're getting a little closer, you're starting to make other things out.
We don't want to make out with them, man. We want to know what they are.
I want to make out with them.
Roll
Don't
to seduce
ruin
the
my
dragon.
fun.
Well, we lost Harry. He's rolling to seduce the dragon.
Right. The dragon seduces you.
The dragon's a key. Roll for damage.
This is a baby dragon. That's pedophilia, guys.
Oh,
It's not okay.
Okay,
inappropriate.
but
I mean,
but
to be fair, a baby
all
dragon
right.
is probably like 60 years old.
Nope.
Wait, what kind of? How? Yeah, I would say this is a teenager dragon or?
Nope.
Oh, it's real. Okay, so
I
it's
said
like
what I said.
actual baby dragon.
Yep.
Okay, roll to seduce the dragon's parents.
I'm gonna be your daddy. Anywho,
We're still waiting for Hayden or Harrison to get back, I think. Unless we really lost him. Oh, there he is.
I honestly sort of hope that we get a chance to replace Noble 6, like he dies and then it's Noble 7 and then Noble 8. So we can really explore
We're gonna
this weird family dynamic.
Right above numbers. Get up to Noble 20.
Can it be? We should have started with Noble 1, and every time he levels up, he actually dies, and his brother comes to replace him.
It's like there's one of those roguelike games where you keep playing as like your ancestors or something like that. Or
All right, I'm back. I managed to exit myself out of Roll20 by swipe. I don't know what I did, but I exited myself out.
oh no.
All right. So now that he can, it's you see a small brass-colored dragon that's thrashing madly, trapped beneath two large boulders that block a northern tunnel. Two dark creatures that kind of resemble flying squids dart just out of the dragon's reach and are harassing it. Another northern tunnel is blocked with rubble, and only a tunnel to the east stands clear of debris.
Can we make some kind of check to see what the squids are?
Sure.
Roll for intelligence.
Nature. What are
Is it with,
What is nature check?
Uh,
so do we roll with, like just normal?
I'm going to assist Vierheis on this and give him some guidance.
I'm gonna roll on that one. So
I got a 10 or 9. Hey, Aaron, yours isn't a nat 1. You rolled a 2.
how are you
yeah, I wasn't
assisting
paying
him?
attention.
How or what?
How are you assisting him?
He's whispering sweet words of nothing in his ears.
I'm pointing out important details like we're trying
Notice
to think of
those
a creature
tentacles.
that has tentacles and can be a really like narrow specific band. We might also think
Yeah.
about the terrain and what creatures might be naturally antagonistic to metallic dragons.
Whoever it is, I'm throwing a torch, and we're going to start this bad boy off.
Um,
Right.
you
There's a good spot for this
you
torch.
know that. Well, what'd you guys roll? 14.
Moss
Sure.
bat. They love light.
You know that these are dark mantles.
I'm immediately going to be like looking up towards like the ceiling above us, seeing if there are more of these things.
While you're doing that, I want to do the first attack for once. I want to throw a javelin at this bad boy. Hold on, I better measure out. Oh, we're golden.
You should
Oh.
yell something like, "Leave our new best friend alone!"
I feel like throwing a javelin just to assert dominance by just walking up and just attacking all of them instantly will set that tone already.
All right. So there, if you guys want to roll initiative, and I'm trying to find
Oh my gosh.
things.
I feel like I've gotten pretty low on initiative every time.
Well, you do have a
Well-
negative dexterity bonus.
It's only one, though. I rolled
Yeah.
a 7.
So these
I
are
rolled a
what
6.
brass dragons
Oh.
look like,
Whoa.
though not necessarily that big right now.
Or
Yeah.
majestic. Oh my goodness.
That
That's
guy's
one
majestic.
majestic beast.
And these are dark mantles.
Dark mantles.
Dark
Ew.
mantles! It's hentai reference!
All right.
He can only stop so much.
I suck
Oh
at
my
Noble 6. You got
gosh.
a nat 1.
Oh man.
Hey, because it says I'm a dick and throw a javelin, do I still get to throw it, or is that just not going to happen?
Why did the
I'm
tiebreaker
glad
not
I-
show up for them? What's
The
the
one time
tiebreaker
you
here?
need it.
Their dex is +1.
I'm assuming you had this fan art saved for
Okay, so it did the
Heat-
tiebreaker.
when he uses dragon mode.
Anyway, dark mantles aren't particularly smart. They know that this dragon is destined to die eventually, and all they have to do is wait, and then their meal will be fine, and they don't really notice you yet. So this one will end its turn, and then this dragon notices you and knows that it is trapped and needs assistance, and will I don't want to say scream, but will yell out for some assistance. Yep. Saying, you guys, can you I'm trapped and these things are trying to eat me. Please help.
sounds awfully human. I think it's a mimic.
King Dragon.
Definitely.
It's how you know our language.
Am I gonna get swallowed again?
Just don't get too close to him.
Okay, so yep, that's its turn. Vierheis.
I think this one has a 7. Hit it with a rock. Or no, this one has
Oh,
the
yeah,
18. Hit it with a rock.
I'm gonna get him stoned.
Yeah. Like how stoned? Like he's gonna be majorly stoned.
It was
Like-
420.
Like we like
I said it was 420 the other day, so he's gonna be like he'd been partying since 420. We're gonna lay him out. I'm going for this one.
All right. It would make sense if I realized. Yep, a 17 will hit.
they have an AC of 17.
One.
So you got lucky.
I did 1 damage. Take that, squid thing.
Yeah, come on,
Well.
Squidwards.
You got his attention.
hmm
You hit it with a rock.
I mean, that is what you do with stones. Sometimes you throw them just to
Yeah,
distract.
you're just
This is a really small. You find the smallest stone possible, and you're like,
Right.
this will do.
did you hit him
This
like a
will
little
kill
pebble?
It's like barely see it.
Like did you like get a good enough throw? You just like bonked it in the eye with a little pebble. It's
Right?
like blinking right now. You little shit.
It's almost like you may have forgotten to enchant that stone and you just threw it over
Right,
him.
yeah. It's like, oh crap! I know I forgot something.
Is that all you're going to do? No movement or anything?
I'll stay right here.
No bonus actions or reactions to
I
use?
don't think I have anything.
Okay. Then it's this one's turn. And you threw a rock at it.
Hi. Please don't eat our new friend. That's all I meant to say.
We got a fly speed of 30. Perfect.
Not perfect for me,
Yeah, that's like perfect distance.
right? Should have stepped back a little further.
Oh.
What?
Okay, so this dark mammal sees you. You've gotten its attention, and
It blows his load and gets out of there. Being some jets.
something similar to that, I guess.
It hits Vernice with a big blob of ink in his face.
Right.
It just hit it like it was just a perfect. I should have been
Well,
like,
they just drank from the sewer pool, so it's like, sewer ink.
no, I can't finish that sentence. I think that one's a bit too sexual. I was going with
Like, right, because we've been so appropriate so far.
it's going to throw its
It's-
load. It's going to hit your face and it's going to be running all over your face.
That is what it's supposed to do.
With that,
In your
a
eyes.
inky sort of blackness engulfs the area. And you can no longer see it.
Great.
Darn.
Um,
All right, Aaron, you got this. We're
And-
thinking both ink.
you actually can't see the dragon anymore either, or that, but yeah, that'll be its. I guess that's an action. Yeah, that's an action. So it's going to stay right there, hidden. And Errant, it is your turn.
All right, I'm going to run
We need a
forward.
fireball.
As I run, the symbol of horizon that's emblazoned across his armor is going to glow. He's going to swing his torch, and gold fire is going to lash out, and he's going to use Sacred Flame.
All right.
On the only one that he can
this one?
see. Yeah. I wanted to use Word of Radiance and target their con save instead, but I couldn't get close enough.
Maybe next
Why did I
time.
do that? I did not. I just did a dumb thing.
And
That's
it
okay.
died.
I support them.
Yeah, the DM accidentally killed everyone.
I hit the wrong button and re-rolled its initiative, but I put it back to regular. I need to do a save, and it's going to be a dex save. And it rolls a 15. What's your save?
13. So nothing.
13. So that's a miss. Is that your turn?
Yep. That's all I got.
All
All
right.
right.
Jord.
Let's go here. I'm gonna hit with the javelin. Come on, javelins! Don't fail me. You did so good last time. Yay!
That'll hit.
Did I roll twice?
Looks like it.
I thought I hit the damage button. I hit the piercing. Okay. What? So many tabs. Come on. Do
If
your
you can
thing.
just click where it says javelin, can't you? Like on what popped up?
What's going on?
That's all you should have to do.
What am I hitting wrong? Oh, I've now spammed it.
We'll go with
I
the
don't want
first
to
one, a
talk about
5.
the moment here. We're going to call it the 5 because it's the first one, but man.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Spam.
We're going to go with 5. Okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
I used up all my movement. You know what? I'm going to put my shield up and I'm going to put my hand over my eyes so once he blows his load and inks everywhere, yeah, you know what? I'm going to like put my hand like covering my eyes a little bit,
Well,
like
it's
so I
not
can just
really
see the
ink.
ground.
It's more like
Oh,
a cloud cover
So
kind of
it's
thing.
not really ink. It's a magical darkness that
Oh,
surrounds
so I
it,
don't have
but
to
it
worry
sort
about
of
it. Like,
came out of
Yeah,
him
so it
like
doesn't really get on anyone, but it's
okay, well then I'm going to stand strong next to Aaron, and we're going to be like, we got this, battle brother.
All right. Noble 6. It's your go.
So we
That
can't go into
was-
the dark cloud.
You can go into the dark cloud. You just can't see in it.
You just won't be able to see. You can stumble around, I guess. I don't know.
Alright, then I'm just going to
Does anybody have like a sixth sense that they can use instead of vision?
move forward to that square. Pull up my sheets.
Aim for about here. I think it's going to be there.
Also, just in case you were wondering or forgot, you do have your rages back after a short rest.
Alright. Okay, I think I'm going to do this. So I can't see the dark cloud. You know what? So I moved. I was here. 5, 10, 15, 20. Remove there. I'm going to hit the one that I can see. And I exit out my sheet again.
An 8 will miss, unfortunately.
I'm doing good.
It is now this guy's turn, and it's going to do the exact same thing. And now you can't see it. I don't know. Yeah, you guys can technically still see it on your maps, but as long as they're in this your characters cannot. They will have disadvantage on all attacks made against them. But that will be its turn. And it's the dragon's turn, and it's going to scream out, "Please help! Hurry! I can't use my breath weapon in here. My breath weapon. That's not what it would say. That's what I'm saying. I can't breathe fire in here. Otherwise, the entire cave might come down. And unless they get close to me, I can't bite at them."
I mean, it's either that or, he'll just suffocate us all, because in caves, that's kind of what happens when you start a fire in a cave. It pulls all the oxygen out, and then you just suffocate. We discovered this in World War II with the Japanese.
Yep. Okay.
All right, guys.
Wait, did the other guy put up an ink cloud too?
Yes, he did.
Okay. It's not showing up for me, but
Oh.
Right.
Oh, it's not showing up for any of us.
Oh. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no ink cloud.
I don't know what to do about that.
We're gonna pretend there's an ink cloud.
okay, yeah. We'll just pretend.
Let me. I don't like that it didn't do that. What if? Nope, don't do that. Please take that away.
I'm on it. You're welcome, though. I thought I confused you for a sec.
All right, guys. I got a plan. I'm gonna rush in there to where the dragon was last seen
That was
and
my
try to
thought.
free it.
We could free the dragon. Maybe that'd be helpful.
Oh, and then he can flap his wings.
Or
Exactly.
do something.
And then he is back in the fight too.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm gonna do because I can't hit anything. And yes, I am going to give up the attack of opportunity if it happens.
Yeah.
I think I could outlive him.
Well, what do you know? The size isn't the same. That's weird.
And it's purple.
The other
Yeah.
one is too large if it's a 15-foot radius.
It is a 15-foot radius.
Technically, that's what you've got on there is like a 17.5-foot radius.
Yeah, I typed in 15 to the thing automatically. It should be. It must be doing it direct, like from the edge of
Yeah.
the square, not counting the center spot.
Right. Not that I guess it matters that much.
Yeah.
It's the little details in life sometimes.
It just bothers me that it's not. Yeah, your aura showed up for me, Veerheis.
Huh.
I don't know why. Don't know why this little dude's isn't.
How weird.
I've got it for. Oh, let's try this.
There she goes.
Ah, there it is.
Because I
Power
didn't.
should
Hey,
blow.
we're blinded.
I didn't check mark the box that said C.
So they're
Hey, if you're nice,
totally.
you should throw a.
So they're
Yep.
totally
They have-
obscured, not just partially.
Yes. They are in magical darkness, and you have to have special abilities to be able to see through magical darkness.
Well, gosh.
Little assholes.
What if you just throw stuff blindly?
I mean, you can do, blind attacks, I guess. I don't know.
Yep, you can
Sure.
attack blindly. You'll just attack with disadvantage.
Yeah.
If we can get to flanking, it
Because-
would offset.
We have to find them first.
Yeah, I know.
Well, does it seem like it's? I guess we wouldn't know if they're moving within this cloud.
Like, yeah, does the cloud follow them, or does the cloud stay?
They haven't moved yet, so you don't know.
Well,
Here,
then.
has to hear that. We can metagame. Just put your thing where you last saw them.
I will make. Oh, I forgot to do disadvantage. I guess just roll again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so both of those would hit. So roll damage for one of them. Which one were you aiming at? The one that you just hit?
The one I just did last time. This one here.
4.
Dude, he's moving up. He went from 1 to 4.
I
All
think
right.
you hit him in the same eye this time. It actually hurt a little
Yeah.
more.
I remembered to cast the magic on the stone this time.
All right. Anything else?
No, I'll just stay here.
All right. And then it is that one's turn, and it will come down to you.
Well then.
And it's going to
Tentacle you.
it's going to try
All
and
eight
crush
of
you.
them.
Oh,
It's
Crush.
going to try and
It's gonna give
attach
me a-
to you, and if you're medium or smaller,
give you a big tentacle hug.
it's actually well, we'll see if it hits or not, but it does have advantage. So
Oh, great.
it you got so lucky. It rolled a nat 1 and a 7.
Oh man.
So I'm assuming that doesn't hit.
No, that would not.
All right.
It's a very clumsy squid.
In that case, it's just a miss, and nothing additional happens at all.
Okay.
And it is Aaron's turn.
All right. As I move, I'm going to yell to the party. It looks like the clouds are moving with them, so that means they must be in the center. I'm going to get on the
Yeah.
other side of this one, so that way George and I can flank.
Oh,
and
hold on. It won't make a big difference because it missed anyway. But you did hit him with a rock and did 4 damage. So it needs to make a Constitution saving throw to see if this stays up.
Oh, yay!
Oh, they have to concentrate to keep their cloud.
Yep.
Okay.
And it succeeds. It rolled a 12.
Oh, well.
Sorry,
Anyways.
go on, Colby.
All right. I'm going to move to here, and I'm actually going to hold my action I'm going to hold a reaction to hit it with my mace once George gets to the other side.
Once he hears George take a swing at it with his greatsword.
Yeah.
Okay. George.
My turn. I'm here.
All right.
I guess I will swing first. Greatsword with sword. I need to set up. Give me a second. It's like 6 buttons I gotta hit. I got a 5. Or not 1.
You actually
so.
got a 14
Yeah, because we're flanking.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
because
flanking,
it's
right.
now technically even.
Yeah.
I really need to be smart about this stuff. So, does 14 hit?
A 14 will hit.
Oh, awesome. Then I need to. 7. Does he pass his save?
That's what I'm looking into right now. For okay, 10 or half the damage you take, whichever is higher. So 10 would be higher. So he needs to make a con save, and he does pass it.
All right.
Bummer.
Aaron, if you would like to make
Oh,
yours,
come on.
will be a miss. Noble 6, what you got for me?
And now I am going to move the rocks on said dragon.
Okay. Give me and I'm gonna say
Can I hit
athletics.
Can I raid?
Yes, you can rage, and that would give you advantage on your checks.
May I rage, please?
I'd like to rage.
There's no.
And what check did you want?
It'll be athletics. I'm just trying to see if they've listed a DC for it or if I'll have to make one up. And it looks like I'll have to make one up. So it's a dragon, and the rocks are holding it down, so it'll have to be kind of high. All right, I've got one in mind. Roll. And you succeed. You, in a fit of dwarven strength, you take a rock 4 times your size and lift it over your head and toss it away like it's nothing. Even the dragon looks a little impressed.
Absolutely worth it.
Mhm.
Veer Heist, I'll come after the next turn to come help you.
You still have movement if you'd like it.
I don't think I do.
He only has 25.
I think I only have 25, and that's
This is
right at my
Oh, where
range.
were you?
I was,
You're right here.
but the path I took, I went up, over one, and then to the dragon.
You didn't want to get
To
an
not
attack
get
of opportunity? Gotcha. Okay, so next will be the Dark Mantle in between you all. George,
Oh, really?
you hit it, so it's going to attack you.
Right on. Little wimp.
Does an 18 hit?
That ties, but yeah.
You take 9 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, these things hit hard.
However,
Right.
it has advantage, right? Flanking doesn't take away its advantage, does it?
No.
I don't
Okay,
think
so
so.
it hit while having an advantage. So the Dark Mantle actually attaches to you because you are a medium or smaller creature. It attaches by engulfing your head. And you are also now blinded. Before you just couldn't see in the darkness, but while it's on you, it's literally covering your eyes and you're blinded. And additionally, you're unable to breathe while it's attached to you in this way.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you guys better get this thing off me soon.
Right.
Let me just put this in chat so everyone can just read it. So it'll only be able to attack you. Its speed is now 0. And you can make a DC 13 strength check to try and get it off of you.
I'm never passing strength check.
Wow.
I can't pass any checks or saves.
But that's on your turn or on another player's turn.
Oh wow. I've seen this before, like with divers, they get the octopus trying to grab their mask off.
Oh, really? That's crazy.
Yeah, there's been videos. Yeah, they'll get attached to the diver's face.
Anyway,
Well, good news, guys. It's the dragon's turn, and it just got
Yeah.
freed, so
Yes,
it can
it
do
is.
something now.
so the
Oh, could
dragon.
Noble Six have thrown that boulder at the dark mantle, or was it too heavy for that? Probably.
Too heavy for that.
I would
Yeah.
say that he probably could have, but because it's a large boulder, large enough to keep a
Would hit
dragon pin down, it probably would have had an area of effect.
Yeah.
Would probably be how I rolled that. But as thanks, the dragon will come and try and help attack. It's not very happy with these things that were going to eat it.
Some species do. I don't know about this one. It's ironic that one of the most famous pop culture stories about dragons involves sneaking up on them with invisibility, and in D&D that does not work.
Except not for me, so I don't know.
Still has it on his face.
0 save. There we go.
How's breathing, George?
Woo, woo, woo. Mm.
So yeah, now it's your turn, Veerheist.
All right. Wait, do I have like double disadvantage if I try to use Magic Stone?
Nope.
Oh,
You
okay.
can only can't stack advantage and you can't stack disadvantage.
And it doesn't matter.
Man, you're rolling really good on these stuff.
I'm right. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
He's just really scared.
I got a 4. I poked him in the eye again. My Magic Stones.
What is yeah. Okay, so that's it.
It just occurred to me that the dragon should probably have had flanking, because if the Dark Mantle is on his head, they're sharing a space. And so technically, anywhere the dragon can make a melee attack against it, the Dark Mantle is between him and George.
Very much, and it's pretty well occupied with my face hole right now.
Yeah.
Hey guys, just wait like 3 weeks and it'll almost be popping out of his chest.
Yeah, right. It's laying eggs right now. What nobody realizes.
Just because I know you're joking, but there is at least 1 or 2 monsters that do that, implant eggs inside of you, and if you don't,
Oh, really?
if you don't get it taken care of, they burst out of you and you die.
Oh.
Well, and that's how you make a new
I didn't-
Mind Flayer. They implant brain
Oh.
parasites.
What's the one I'm thinking of? It starts with an S. I don't know. It's basically a giant frog, and
Slod.
it puts its eggs inside. What?
Slod.
Yeah, slod. Thank you.
Oh.
Puts its egg in your belly,
Oh.
and
They're like
if you don't,
chaos demon frogs.
yep. And if you don't get it taken out somehow, it bursts out of your tummy like Alien.
Man. They actually have. That sounds like fun. I mean, hopefully these things don't do that, but
So yeah, is that the end of your turn?
oh yeah, yes it is.
Okay. And then this one's going to attack you again. Oh no, it needs to make a con save too. I'm a dummy.
Oh, right.
Yeah, get rid of its advantage. Even though it has advantage on me.
It does.
permanently.
It rolled a 3 and a nat 1,
Oh man.
so it no longer has advantage. So you're lucky. It can still attack, but it won't be able to attach to your noggin.
Oh, good.
It rolls a 16 to hit.
I think I have 13, so
It does 5 damage.
well darn. It's a good thing I healed.
Yeah. And Errant, it is your turn.
All right. Well, I have actual for real flanking with advantage now.
Yep.
I'm gonna hit it with the mace.
That'll hit.
Thank goodness. I have missed and been resisted so many times tonight.
Actually, in most of this campaign, you've been resisted a lot and
I
missed a
know.
lot.
I think my total damage on this campaign is maybe just now breaking double digits.
All right. That everything?
Yep.
George, your turn, sir.
I want to do what everyone knows I want to do. So for a strength check, I was
You
like,
gonna roll it yet?
He's going to punch himself in the face.
Where's that strength check coming?
14. I break it.
Barely.
Nice.
Cool.
Doesn't matter. I still have ripped him off my
Right.
face hole.
Yeah, so that
Good
is
thing it
your
wasn't a-
action.
Hey George,
Yeah.
how's the back of your throat feel?
Honestly, you almost got a tentacle down there. I got a little nervous. I thought I was like,
Bite
man,
it.
am I about to become? Is this about to become like some waifu shit like going on over here? But no,
Thank God.
I'm gonna step up here and guess
Right.
I'm gonna like just hold. I'm gonna create coward behind my shield right now.
All right.
I'm not like this. I don't want. If I move attack of opportunity, I'm probably getting hit. I'm probably going down.
Noble 6. It is your go.
I'm gonna move here and throw a javelin.
At the one against Vierheis or the one that's bloodied?
Against Vierheis.
That'll hit. And you're raging, aren't you?
Yeah.
Nice. You just took this one way down.
Hmm.
I would hit it with my great axe to get you advantage, but I can't move that far.
That's all right. It's this one's turn now. George, you took it off and you threw it. Where did you throw it at anyone? Did you throw it towards
threw
the
it at-
dragon?
I threw it at the ground in front of the dragon.
We'll say it's going to attack the dragon then.
I'm sorry, dragon. I didn't mean to throw it.
It's
I just
10.
I wasn't really thinking.
That is a miss.
Oh well, now I feel better.
Never mind
That is a miss. So now it's the dragon's turn, and it will bite at it. And
With ultimate-
Eat it.
what are
With
the
advantage.
what are the with advantage? Well, actually, it doesn't matter. I wish I could show you this. With advantage, it rolled a 7, and did 7 damage. But the 7s don't hit, so
man. Did absolutely nothing.
But Vierheis, your turn again.
Oh boy. Okay.
Noble 6 is coming. Fear heist.
Very slowly, but I will be there.
Yeah. He's getting there.
Remember, if you want to get away, there are options to disengage.
Oh really?
Yep, it's a disengage action. You
Okay.
won't be able to attack, but you can move away, and it won't be able to take an opportunity attack. So in theory, you could disengage And
hide behind me.
yep.
Ah, right. That might be a good idea in this situation. How do I roll?
Yeah, you,
How do I roll disengage or whatever?
you don't. It's just an action you take. So you just say, I'm
Oh.
going to disengage,
Flare it.
and you go do it.
Okay.
And just so you guys know, you also have the option to dodge, which will give any creature attacking you disadvantage. Or if you're not in combat, or you're trying to get to combat, you can dash, which means you can move your movement again. So instead of moving 30 feet, you'd be able to move 60.
Wait, what was that?
You can disengage, dodge, or dash. Those are just actions
Oh,
you
okay.
can take.
Like, you can't do all of them, but yeah, you can do one of those
Yeah,
at a time.
you replace your action with one of those things.
Oh, okay.
For instance, I played a monk once who was able to do those things as a bonus action, and I basically would go into melee and take the dodge action as a bonus to give everyone disadvantage. And if anyone tried to move away from me, I got to take attack of opportunity.
Oh,
It was fun.
yeah.
But yeah, so that'll be your turn then, unless you have anything to do on a bonus action.
No, I don't think so.
All right. Then this one is going to turn around, and it's going to come at Noble 6. And it'll get an 8 to hit.
That will not hit.
Errant, it is your turn.
All right. Well, I guess I'm going to try and smack it.
Okay. You don't have advantage anymore because George moved.
Yeah, but my
I'll try to-
options
I'll try to rotate
are
with-
bad.
I was trying to rotate with who's going to attack next and give it to the dragon to have
That'll
advantage.
do it.
Oh, well.
And this thing is getting real close to death.
Minimum damage.
Perfect.
George, your turn. That'll hit.
Minimum damage.
You kill it though. It had 2 lights.
Another, gosh.
Whew.
Man.
Boop. It
What are
did.
these things called again?
Dark mantles.
Squidbillies. Someone's seen the TV show.
What?
Someone
what
got
thing
it.
show is this?
Oh yeah,
Cartoon Network.
the
really
after
good
dark
ball.
9
Yeah.
o'clock stuff.
Adult Swim, yeah, Cartoon Network.
Someone got my reference. It's perfect.
Oh,
All
man,
right.
that was
Matt, are you
ridiculous.
going to move or anything?
Oh yeah, I need to move. I need a
Yeah, come on down.
15, 20, 25, 30. I took a bad angle, so I could have been maybe here if I didn't take a bad angle, but
Yeah.
that's beside
Yeah,
the
that
point.
would have been nice
You
to
were
take
here.
a good angle.
So that's 25. You could come here if you wanted.
Oh, okay, good angle. When it's your
Let's
turn, you'll
always
just have to rotate with me, Harry.
Yep,
Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
it is.
All right. 5 foot step down. And I get advantage, guys.
Yeah.
and your rage damage alone will kill it. It had 2 life. Boop. All right. Combat. Well, are any of you going to try and attack the dragon at this point in time?
What?
No, he's my friend. I saved him.
Okay.
I'd say for the
I hove a
time
rock off him. Why would we kill him?
I'm just checking.
Yeah, I'm not.
If we
I
wanted
don't
him dead,
have
I'd leave him under the rock.
being. Also, I think since like 2 of us are bloodied now, I don't know if it'd be a good idea, anyways.
I
Yeah.
mean, I could probably take him, but
I really don't want to because I'd have to stand back and just hit him with javelins over and over again. I really don't want to. That kind of
can I pick
javelins
up the 2 javelins I threw?
Okay. So, you have saved the dragon.
Yay!
Um,
I'm gonna let Aaron talk to him because I'm not good at negotiating.
yeah, it's going to
I'll talk to him. I'll talk to
it's
him.
going to come back to like the wall, put its back against the wall, and sort of start licking its wounds, both literally and not literally.
And emotionally.
It's gonna be like a cat style looking at his crotch.
And it will say, "Thank you for assisting me. It's been a long few weeks, and I wasn't sure I'd ever get out from under there."
Been trapped for weeks?
Yes. Well,
Oh man.
I say weeks. CJ the DM is. When did I say the first earthquake was? A week or so ago? When did the hole appear?
When did the show start?
It's been weeks in real time. I don't know what.
Game time.
I think it's been like 2 weeks, no, 3 weeks in game time. I think.
All right. It's been 3 weeks then that I've been trapped here.
Oh man. That's rough.
What's your name? Brassy.
Bronze dragon.
Yeah, that might be easier. Dabshaba? That sounds.
So Brassy it is.
Brazzer.
My name is Dabshaba, and I was my. Let's see. I'm just going to read it out to you guys. How about that?
Excellent.
Oh,
Dragon pulls out a scroll and starts
So-
reading his life story to us.
There was a green dragon that attacked her and her siblings, driving her away from her mother's territory and down the Sword Coast. She saw a underwater cave entrance, essentially, and dove into the bay that Waterdeep sits on and into the cave, and came up into this area. In fact, this passageway that's blocked off is where she came from. But when she was in here, that earthquake happened, sealing it off and actually trapping her there.
Well, would you like to join us on our adventures and get out of this cave?
Absolutely, I would love to come along and get out of here. Why don't all of you roll history or arcana checks, whichever you're best at.
Neither. They're both -1. And then
Okay. George, you got anything?
That means
George?
it's higher than a 16.
No, that's not true. But I want to know how much information I need to give out. Why?
we'll get over time.
Also, why would Noble 6 have rolled with advantage? He was looking at a 13.
Shh.
That's true.
I forgot to take it off.
Jorge, you there?
No, he muted.
No.
Well, 10 gets you the basic information.
Okay.
So he
Common knowledge that is actually woods, and this part of the cave system you're in must be really deep below ground for it to not have activated. If you try to take Dabshaba with you back into Waterdeep, at some point she won't be able to continue. She
So
will
we'll find a
have
rest
to find
area
her
for
own
her.
way out of this cave.
What? I went and got food, but now I'm upset.
You were supposed to roll a history or arcana check, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Well then, I'll stay with the dragon to help find the way out of the cave.
So can we dig our way out through one of those?
I
Well,
mean,
there we go.
Yeah.
Does a 19 get us any
19.
more?
Yes. If
Hello,
I,
you failed.
The secret
Where did
passcode for
the
having a brass
information-
dragon is...
what's that?
Yeah,
The secret passcode for befriending a brass dragon is...
Mostly just so you guys would know the dragon ward around it.
dragon warding.
Okay, well that's a complication. So it sounds like if...
Um,
oh, go ahead.
But if you're interested, I can give you more information about like the history of the dragon ward, since you rolled a 19.
Right.
But really, for practical purposes, you just need to know that once you try to leave this cave system, she'll probably have to dig her way back out, and might be able to meet up with you guys later.
Outside the city.
Or we stay with her
Is
and
there a
follow her
Right.
and help her dig her way out of the cave, and then we find a spot for her to stay when we go back into the city.
Well, let's maybe ask some
Well,
questions.
I mean, she won't be able to come into the city regardless of how you guys try to get her in.
Is there a
Well,
special
let's not get her
collar
in, but find a place outside.
near the
like
city?
a
Oh,
lawn.
okay. Gotcha.
There's not like a special collar or tag that you can put on the dragon that lets you bring it in with you.
Nope.
You got to show
How
them
would
their
people let us
shots.
put a collar?
Yeah,
I
you
don't
know,
think
like
these
a
people would let us put a collar on her because a dragon is a sentient being.
They also think very highly of themselves. Even though they're friendly, still thinks of,
not a
Just for grins and giggles, insight check, just to kind of... man, we are suddenly dropping frames like crazy, and I don't know why. Can I go ahead and make an insight check, just to make sure all this is on the level?
sure.
Not rolling great.
Well, 13 is, yeah. She kind of
good enough.
sees you eyeing her, and she goes, "I'm a year old. What lies could I be telling?"
I mean, it's not like you have...
1-year-old's pretty good at lying.
I mean, it's not like you've got a verifiable form of age identification here.
Yeah, she's a year old.
All right. So now that we think about it, unfortunately, there are some very old anti-draconic magics surrounding the city that would likely be very uncomfortable or unpleasant for you if we were to bring you up back to the section of town we were in. That being said, I think we'd all like to help you make your way out of here and then potentially arrange to meet up at some future point.
Can I ask Plothold if we're in the caves that's under the city, and she's under the city, and we come up through the big hole, does she go under the barriers?
Yes.
And so, are the barriers on the outside, or are they in the whole city?
Well,
Think of it as a giant bubble around the city, and it does
extending
go underground.
underground. But she was so far underground because she started off like underwater.
Yep.
And then came up
so I
like,
might have missed that part.
yeah. So she could go back out the way she came if we help her clear the tunnel, which honestly doesn't look too bad.
Yep.
So
And she could probably do it on her own. She just happened to be trapped under those rocks.
yeah, but we can help and be
Okay,
nice.
and then I have another question.
Mhm.
Has she lost like a lot of scales or something around the rocks that we can like pick up? To either one, A, shall we potentially killed a brass dragon, air quotes.
We don't want to tell people we killed. Nope, you don't want.
Make a perception check. Or no, actually, we do perception a lot. Do an investigation. Do an investigation check.
Can I?
That seems more appropriate.
I need to get that rid of. I'm sorry. I keep reading that.
15 is good enough. Roll a d6.
Yep. 4.
All right, you find 4 scales laying around.
Okay, so now I have 4 brass dragon scales, but I didn't kill a dragon. We're not going to say we killed the dragon. I wonder if they're valuable.
I'm not sure.
I mean, there is the possibility that if we hold on to them, we could just ask her to accumulate any future scales as she sheds them, presumably naturally. It'd be humane dragon scale armor.
Is that even good armor?
I mean, I would assume that it would be good for enchanting and a very sturdy material. It might be good for fire resistance.
That is true.
And it's not like it's brass too. They did.
I don't know. For starters, I don't know if a dragon would be willing to part with something worth money. Even good dragons, I don't know if they would just give that away for no. I mean, yes, you helped, but
Well, and
at what point does that goodwill end?
I think also, so here's where Aaron's brain would go. Obviously, something to negotiate when we interact in the future, but maybe we could even set up some kind of mercantile exchange for you, where you would be able to take these very beautiful, wonderful, powerful magical scales, and that you're going to shed naturally anyway, and make a profit by selling them to potentially to craftsmen, to adventurers. We could serve as sort of middlemen and help you to market those, also in a way that keeps you, the original source, safe from any unsavory types.
Or we just help her in the future kill the green dragon.
I mean, that too. All of the above.
Or find her mother and sister.
Saving people, making money. It's both are on the agenda.
Getting help.
They both happen at the same time.
Alright, so
Like,
while you guys do
Um,
that, I'm gonna use rage mode and clear some giant rocks.
So here's what roll. Well, here's my thought. I'm not finding anything on what a dragon scale would be worth. Basically, I'm coming across things as you get to decide as the DM, but I don't know how much money would be game breaking. However, there is a thing called dragon scale armor.
Mm-hmm.
And there are rules for the price of magical armors.
Mm-hmm.
Roll a D100, and whatever that number is, that's how many scales you'll need to collect to be able to create that armor.
sure, Tommy, there's a chance we can make 4 sets right now.
It
If
is
it goes
possible. He's already said it.
Yeah.
All right. Who's
I mean,
feeling
you'll still have
super
to pay
lucky?
You'd still have to pay the price of making the armor, but you would have
So-
the materials to do it.
Alright. Who's rolling?
Aaron.
I've been
His
rolling
rolls
really
have been terrible all
badly,
night.
but I'll try it. Are you
Can I
sure?
get him a-
Point.
Can I help him roll his disadvantage? So the
No.
Maybe let's have Veerheist.
This is not a skill. This is a pure luck sort of roll.
Let's have Veerheist roll. He's been rolling hot all night.
44.
44. You will need 44 pieces of scale to create one thing of armor.
honestly not too bad.
Well, and
Could be
here's my
worse.
thought. So, I don't know that we can take on a black dragon right this moment, but it definitely sounds like something that we would be interested in the near future. We would also be interested in a
It was a green dragon that attacked it.
Oh, sorry, green dragon. A friendly and working relationship to potentially help you to market these things in the future. But right this second, how about we help you get out of here?
That would be great. And you guys can take a little bit of time to help clear this rubble if you'd like.
Yep.
And how do you propose you will get in contact again?
What level is the spell? That's ridiculous.
All right, I know that it's 44, but I kind of want to see what I would have gotten roughly. Nope.
Good thing I didn't roll.
I'm reading on Snapchat this time.
How about we set a location
Oh.
outside of the city to meet? Oh, jeez.
Oh, I printed it.
Oh man.
So yeah, Veerheist rolled the best possible. He rolled under average.
But George got a 10, I think is what it's saying.
Well, no, first he got a 100. Then
Oh, he
got
did.
a 10.
Okay.
Man.
Oh gosh.
Does she know what sort of power level of green dragon it was?
Legendary.
Like what sort of age in terms we would understand?
352.
I don't. It doesn't mention it. It just says a green dragon that chased them away from their mother's. What was it? Their mother's territory. couldn't think of the word territory. So it has to be, I would assume, at least strong enough to take on an adult dragon.
Well, it said did it chase the mother out of the territory, or was she just separate from them?
Well, you're right. It doesn't say anything about the mother, but I would assume that the green dragon, would have to feel pretty confident in its abilities, knowing the mother would probably come after him or her.
Well, geez. Then I feel confident saying, I'll just send you the sending spell. Because by the time we're able to take on the green dragon,
Yeah,
I'll
I
be
don't,
able to send
I don't
it.
think that,
and this campaign will be over. So,
yeah, it's not something that I think you guys will be doing. I don't think.
Right. Anytime soon.
Oh, we're doing it.
is she going to need potentially shelter and assistance in the near future?
I mean, she definitely needs some shelter, but she can probably find it on her own. And she'll be wounded for a little while. She needs to heal herself back up.
So, all right, then how about we set a location far enough outside the city to meet, like, as soon as we're able to take a long rest, and I can at least come heal her. And maybe the plot will have developed enough that we know where we could send her to meet us for the near future.
Okay. You guys choose to meet up at location X, because I don't know of a place
No worries.
off the top of my head.
Sometimes
We'll
you
find-
just
We're gonna meet
don't
up
need the
under the
detail.
hanging tree.
And with that, she goes into the cave and is able to exit and continue on with her life.
With that, we told her we'd meet up under the big oak tree south of the city called the Hanging Tree, because that's where the criminals go to hang out and have cool tea parties.
I can dig it.
What?
All right.
Well, I guess we continue on our cave journey.
Yeah.
All right. The exit is over here. You guys want to? Well, actually, why don't you guys pretend like the exit is to the north? That way, I don't have to rearrange you, because the entrance to the next room is from the bottom.
Is there
Does that thing
anything?
again where
Is there anything else in the room?
I could have you make checks, but no, there's not.
You know
Okay,
what?
but before we go, I'm gonna have to use my lay on hands and give me some healing because I'm at 3 HP.
Sounds like a good idea. I'm also just going to bring the dark mantles with us. They're not super big, right? They're like hat sized.
as George knows all too well.
Let's see if it gives me a size.
Well, they're probably kind of squishy.
Yeah, they're a small monstrosity, so yeah, probably
Stuff them in a bag.
they're at least the size of a halfling or smaller. So
Well, and the impression I would have is that they would be relatively light and flexible, since they can be
Yeah.
adhered to someone's head.
They're squid-like.
It would be funny if they did weigh like halfling weight, because when they adhered to your head, you would like tip over.
Yeah, just fall over.
All right, I stuck some dark mantle corpses in the bag. If I can make something
Okay.
magic out of them, that's awesome. If not, I'll make them into a hat.
Here's our order. Man,
I'm
I
just-
need to get in touch, guys.
I'm just imagining a dunce cap with tentacles.
Right.
All right. So is that the order you guys want to be going in?
Yeah.
Might as well be.
All right.
Oh man, I'd love to have some spell slots. Didn't we have long rest? What did I even use my spell slots on? Oh, I had to healing word people, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Somehow, Noel or George Bierheis do not like to stay alive.
Okay.
It's weird.
This crumbling chamber is dominated by an altar against the far wall, above which hangs some kind of construct gearwork mechanism ending in a massive maul or mace. The wall to the left of the altar has fallen in to spread rubble across the floor. On the floor near the altar is a golden device resembling an orrery housing. The device is battered and falling apart, revealing exposed gears and spokes, and with its exterior pieces and plating scattered across the floor, splayed on the ground next to the device is the corpse of a dwarf. In the southwest corner of the room stands a muscular female human, dressed in the clothing of the Waterdeep Guard. Her eyes are closed, and she breathes deeply as though resting.
That's what's her face, and she looks possessed. Excellent.
I like to throw the torch in there to see if anything happens.
See what happens when you throw a
Why?
torch.
Why?
Just
Just in case anything
no,
bad happens.
not
Because why not?
why for you guys. Why
Oh.
is
Oh, is your thing not working?
why is
She already did.
the
The thing with the thing.
yeah, exactly.
So that has to be Sergeant Ava Tish. We don't necessarily know who the dwarf is.
It doesn't matter. He's dead.
I nudged Double Six. Hey, is that your
They're
cousin?
zombies now.
Well,
Yeah,
and-
those noble as Devin.
well, it raises the question: did she kill him because he was bad, or because something in this creepy magic altar room has possessed her?
Right.
What makes you think that she
Or
killed him?
possessed him.
I mean, she's in a room with a dead guy. It's not a huge leap of logic.
She's clearly
doesn't
the
look
villain.
bad,
we
but-
have to kill her.
That is the classic misdirective.
I mean, it's a misunderstanding we can clarify later if she's not a psycho-possessed murderer.
True.
But if she is,
Well, what if she is?
Remember,
What if she is, but also she didn't kill him?
really what I'm
And-
getting down to is it's the psycho-possessed murderer part that we need to deal with.
Is she going to be dangerous to us? Yeah.
The dead
honestly,
dwarf will
I say if we
remain
kill
dead.
her,
Yeah. Well, hopefully.
I think I'm gonna walk in there.
Just say hi.
Okay, hold on.
Just ask her if she's a psycho-possessed murderer.
you guys timed
Communication
that
is
up
key.
so well.
I'm trying to find because for some reason they included tokens for everything except
But
for
her,
her apparently. So I'm just gonna grab out. She's a member of the guard, so I'm going to put out a guard token. Maybe if I can do it correctly. There we go. Yeah, why would they not include a token for her when they literally included it for? Nah, doesn't matter. So what are you doing? I'm sorry.
moving forward.
I look at Noble Six. All right. I raise my shield and I put my sword up and I'm like, let's march like a true knight to fight this unholy zone and burn the heretics to the ground.
You're a little too much. I'm just gonna walk to the center of the room and stop.
Okay.
Then you know what? I'm gonna throw the torch here. She hasn't done
What a
anything
crappy
yet.
throw.
Well,
Such a
can't be
bad
thrown.
throw.
Well, I didn't want to throw it at her feet. I just want to get enough room so I can illuminate the room. Whatever.
So just
I'm glad this is a really sturdy torch first throwing it like 15 times on the ground.
So just to help describe a little better, the walls up here, basically you're looking at a bunch of gear work all across the wall. Here is an altar, and on it is a golden casing for what looks to be an orrery. There is a dead dwarf. Right. We'll say the statue is the dead dwarf, even though it's gigantic. And then, yeah, the city guardsman, that one of the two that you're looking for, the other being dead, stands over here being weird. And above you, just hanging from the ceiling, essentially, is what looks to be like a giant mace.
So, do we wake her up? Do we try to catch her attention? Do we throw pebbles at her? So many questions.
Right?
I'm just gonna keep approaching slowly.
I mean, you could try just
So just-
saying, Sergeant Tish.
Sergeant?
Sergeant?
Tish.
Hello?
Sergeant?
Are you awake? Are you?
She
This is Sergeant.
she
Do you
seems
like some water and some cheese?
she seems unresponsive, or is just ignoring you.
Can we make some kind of checks to figure out what's up with her? Anything else about the room?
Well, don't touch the golden
What
gear
is-
thing on the
what are you
altar.
doing to figure these things out?
Russell is currently running away from Chelsea so he doesn't have to go outside to go to the bathroom.
Just want to go outside.
Russell!
Treat. Russell,
You
treat.
can see your little friend down there.
Russell!
Hi, Chelsea.
Hi, Chelsea.
Y'all are all in
Hi,
microphone.
Chelsea.
She's not hearing you.
Oh,
Oh. Yell louder. Hi,
Can you take the headphones out so we can say hello
To Russell.
to Russell?
just to Russell.
So, George, you're a bard, right? Go do your bard things over there.
I'm a paladin.
Close enough.
Tell him that. He's called my
Get out
land
your
to
lute and
myself
start
as a green
serenading
little
her.
butthole.
you're both
You're gonna-
charisma classes. Just get over there.
So maybe an insight check to kind of see what she's up to.
What's
I've
going on
also
with her?
got Smith tools proficiency to maybe take a look at the mechanisms.
I'm pretty sure they control the giant mace in the ceiling if you do it wrong. So, good
So
luck.
Yeah, I got 5.
she
I'm not
just,
smart.
she just seems really out of breath to you, George.
That's a natural 6.
That's good.
Yeah, something is to you guys. Something's definitely wrong with her. Looking at her, she looks.
Oh,
She looks derelict to the point where she may have just been down here for standing here for as long as she's been missing.
Is she in some kind of like magical stasis or
That being said,
coma?
yeah, you think that this might be some sort of possession. That being said, she doesn't appear to be bloody anywhere. She doesn't look hurt. She does not look like she's been in any kind of fight.
She hasn't
All
recently
right, number
murdered
6.
someone.
You and I are gonna get on either side for where, like, I don't know if we should. You know what? I'm just gonna get
Just
close.
hand her a water bottle. Give her some
You
water.
know what? I'm gonna shake her
Splash in
shoulder.
her face.
Let's see what happens. I have my shield up. I'm like shaking her shoulder with my arm that's out holding a shield right now.
Give
to
her a squid
protect
hat.
myself and give her a tappy tap on the shoulder. Non-threateningly.
What'd you say you're doing?
She's shaking her.
Yeah, it says like
Like
shake her
the Vicky
shoulder a little
Cave
bit.
syndrome.
Take her pulse.
Okay. Yeah, the moment you touch her, she jolts.
Oh.
And her eyes completely vacant look at you. And yeah, you guys need to roll for initiative.
God damn it.
Awesome.
Yes, that's not how you're supposed to.
So I say we should try not to kill her.
Initially, yeah. Unless this is like a boss fight, and then
Huh?
or she morphs into some kind of giant demon.
You could just be afraid of 4 strange people coming to a room with bright lights.
That could be.
Because her eyes probably haven't adjusted yet, so she can't really. You know, like when you go from outside to inside, you can't see anything.
Well, also remember though, this room is pitch black, and she's human, so she's been standing here in absolute darkness, just standing.
Just zoned out.
You know the good news is, you know what I used to light my waist throughout the night? A good bush light.
Are we advertising here?
Yeah,
Huh?
I'm drinking a bush light right now, so kind of. Hey, Bush Light, if you want to sponsor us, my email, I'll let you have it.
They did a
I
big
doubt
purge
they would.
of all of the bots on Twitch, so we have no viewers now.
Well, that sucks.
Oh darn.
Yeah, and we probably have had no viewers this entire time.
There's been like random handfuls of like people I know, but not consistently.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm
But
trying to.
can we go back and watch it?
Guys, yeah, people can come back like after it's done and watch
I mean,
it. So,
probably.
Yeah,
and
I've also been
on
putting
YouTube
everything on
also.
YouTube for that purpose.
Anyways, Aaron, it is your
Because
turn.
Twitch, you can't keep things on there
Hold
indefinitely.
on, I'm trying to figure something out.
Okay.
And it's very frustrating. Okay. So yeah, it is the guard's turn.
Oh, I thought her initiative was much lower than that.
Yeah, sorry, I hadn't sorted it yet because I was trying to figure something else out.
First, I'm screwed. She's gonna like double tap me and I'm just gonna be dead.
It's funny you mentioned double tapping because she does have multi attack.
Crap.
So yeah, she's gonna swing a mace at you twice, getting a 7 to hit on both of them.
Ha! It's probably because she's just her eyes haven't adjusted yet.
Oh yeah, well you know the torch is there, so it is lit for her as well. But yeah, if you put the torch out, she will have disadvantage, whereas 3 of you will in turn get advantage. Colby would be out of luck.
I mean, we'd have to put out all the lights, and also like, dark vision isn't unlimited. Like you'd still have some issues.
Yeah, but she would be completely blind, and they would be able to see in gray.
What? Wouldn't she be blind now if there's a torch?
Nope, because it's there, she can attack normally. Also, two of you don't have dark vision. I don't know who the other person is.
I don't think I have dark vision. No, I might.
Nope, Noble 6 definitely does.
I have it.
Then Virhees maybe doesn't.
Virgie has the dark vision.
Do you?
Yeah.
I thought two of you didn't.
Yeah, dark vision.
Or at least you gave me dark vision.
I don't think I did.
Oh.
Let me check. Yeah, I did give you dark vision. But I don't know if I should have.
I
Who?
don't know if it was. Well, yeah. I don't know if it was because of the telepathy thing. That wouldn't make sense. I don't know why. Yeah. Maybe we just
Because
assumed.
you don't. I don't think you should.
I was say I don't think Verdants do. At least I don't remember it. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up right now to be sure, but I don't think you do.
Nope.
So I might have to take that away from you.
Okay.
Aw.
Sorry, buddy. I'm taking it away from you.
Oh well.
Maybe. If it'll let me click on it.
Mm.
Why will it not let me click on... Oh, because I have it open already. I'm a dummy. Save settings. Then I need to come over to your character. Can you close out of your character sheet real quick, Aaron?
Like even if it's just a little minimized tab.
Yep. If you don't mind to
Oh.
close it out real quick.
Okay.
I just want to make sure it's going to update properly.
Oh no. Am I on the wrong reconnect level? I only hear breathing, I hear CJ, but if Aaron's been speaking, I have not heard him say a word at all.
Oh.
You should probably reconnect.
We should all maybe reconnect then.
Okay, you're breathing.
Hello? Can you hear me?
I
Yeah.
can hear you.
Yep.
I hear Colby and George. Hayden. Can Aaron
Yep.
and Harry hear me?
I can hear you.
That was Aaron. Harry, you're next. Aaron.
I can hear everyone but Harry.
I'm here.
Okay.
I just reconnected because I couldn't hear Hayden or Aaron.
Cool.
Cool.
Okay. Colby,
All right, now that
it is your turn.
All right. I'm going to move in front of her and. Is she wearing armor?
Yep, she was in her guard's uniform.
Okay, then I'm going to use Sacred Flame.
That is a dexterity save. And she crits. So that is a miss.
that's okay. She wasted her crit. That's
Yep.
how D&D works.
Noble 6.
You know what to do, Noble 6.
Are you trying to kill her or subdue her?
Or
Just-
seduce her?
Like
Whatever
grab?
you feel like.
Out of curiosity, are you going to rage?
It depends on what. Are we trying to kill her or are we trying to calm her down?
Let's
So,
just
like-
knock her out.
Like, yeah, knock her out, or yeah.
Yeah.
If we can just get her back to the surface, maybe somebody can like magical deduce what's wrong with her.
And yeah, I'll rage.
You're like
I'm
take the flat
raging.
side of your axe and you're just gonna smack her on the top of the head.
I'm gonna hit her with the. I'm gonna hit her with the backside of the great axe.
On top of her head.
Yeah. And that's
Roll
with
it. You have
advantage.
advantage.
That will miss.
Oh, that's right, yes, advantage.
Oh.
Or
That
I
will still miss.
roll like
Awesome.
wow.
All right, my turn. I'm gonna bonk her on the head. I'm gonna take my long sword and I'm just gonna reel back as far as I can. I'm gonna smash it on her head.
The hilt.
That's what's gonna happen because this is what she deserves. So hit me with that stupid mace of hers. She gets bonked in return.
That will just barely hit.
Mm.
Yes, but bonks for 3 bonks.
All right. Vierheis.
Oh, I forgot to open my character sheet back up. Okey-doke.
That will miss.
Of course.
Your pebble hits her helmet and just kind of bounces off.
Tink.
Great, she's gonna attack me again because I'm the one who gave her the bonks.
Right.
And at the start of the round, the gearworks and everything start moving.
Okay.
Everything against the wall is it's almost like this room comes alive, and that giant mace from the ceiling, it starts to shudder.
Awesome.
And it is her turn. And she's going to. Yeah, George, you're the one who hit her. So, yep, she's going to keep swinging at you. So the mace twice. She gets a 16 and a 21.
The 21 shall hit. It's gonna hurt.
That is really lucky because that one's the one that did less damage. It only does 3.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. They're all fine.
Errant, your turn.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try Sacred Flame again.
And that's the dex save one.
Crit fair.
She crit again.
She probably came close to that 21.
Did she
so
get
I'm
the
okay.
same crit? 21 and 12 versus 21 and 11. Okay. No, so it's not the exact. She did crit, but. So that once again misses. Noble 6.
Level 6, I swear you better give her some good bonks.
I'm bonking her on the head with my great axe. Oh gosh.
Or not. Try again.
You have advantage.
I can try again.
That
Oh.
was it.
Yeah.
Almost a crit.
Wow.
And you're raging?
Yeah. I
Right.
raged.
Got her for 6 bonks.
She's looking real bad, guys. She does not look good.
Right.
She's not been. She didn't start this fight looking hurt, but she also hasn't eaten in a long time. Even if she's possessed, she's still
A
human,
human. Yeah.
and that'll both miss.
2 and a 1.
Oh man.
However, how do I make this happen? because
So
there
you get
was
to have
no
control.
because there was no token layer for this, or no token art for this. I chose Jim Dark Magic. He's not evil that I know of, but I just needed a token. That's what I was trying to figure out at the beginning of the battle. On initiative count 10, the round after everything starts, that giant mace takes a turn.
It's a sentient mace.
Yep. And what was it that it needed to do?
And gives us all 500 gold each.
Okay, so I'm just gonna. It doesn't have a character sheet, so I'm just gonna have to roll this. Who does it target, though?
The group of 4.
Okay, so in that order,
Murders everyone.
there's no one. Okay, Noble 6, you're gonna be 1. Errant, you're gonna be 2. George, you're gonna be 3. On a 4, we re-roll.
So who's rolling?
We re-roll
Reroll.
a 1.
Re-roll
So
a
Noble
1.
6. It's going to roll a d20.
We'll roll a D100. 20 damage.
That's
Nope. That's
just
a nat
choosing the
20.
effect.
That's a 20 to hit.
Oh,
So it rolled a nat
That's a
20
yeah.
to hit.
Well.
That's a yes. It hits.
What's a
It's
crit?
Guess I might be dead. So
Well, it's going to roll
Giant mace.
2d8. It rolls 2d8 plus. Well, it would normally roll 1d8 plus 2, but because it's a crit, it'll roll 2d8 plus 2.
Oh, of course.
So 11 damage. No. 13 damage plus 2.
so I
much
take
is-
13.
How much
14.
does your rage reduce, Harrison?
Oh,
Bludgeoning.
Half, right? It's half.
yep. It's bludgeoning damage, so that probably gets halved. So that brings you down to what? 7 damage?
6.5. Yeah, 7.
Yeah, because we said we rounded up.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because I was trying to remember now. Yeah, we did have that.
So it'd be 7.
All right. And then it's going to attack again. Who will it attack? It'll attack you again.
Why?
16. Does a 16 hit?
It hit Noble 6 so hard it knocked him out of the game.
I think it does for him.
Yeah, that'll hit him. But just a regular hit this time. So 1d8 plus 2. So 8 damage.
So 4.
Oh, no,
That
it
might-
says 6.
But plus 2.
Oh, right.
And yeah, so a total of 10 no, how much damage was just dealt?
7 and 4.
So 11, total of 11 damage. That could have been a lot worse.
Yep.
And with that, Veerheis, it is your turn.
I'm pretty sure he's still going to be dead.
He's got 15 life.
He has 15 total. Does he have it right now?
Well,
I don't
Well,
think
not anymore, but him starting out, I think he did.
he was hit
yeah,
during
he
the
was
fight.
full. He
So yeah, I think the last fight only me and George got hit.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, oh, still reconnecting. So is this thing up here? Is that like the mechanism that you were talking about?
No, it's kind of hard to understand,
Oh,
but I mean, it's not to understand, but to describe. This
Right.
thing here is basic. It's an altar. It's
oh,
it's got uh, it's got an idol on it, essentially. Something is a trophy or something is sitting on it. It's
okay.
specifically where did the description go?
As we wait, Harry,
Basically-
you back?
Yeah.
Okay.
You took
Can-
4 more damage.
You took a total of 11 damage, Harry. But yeah, so it's just an altar with an idol on it, the housing of an orrery.
Okay.
But along the wall behind it, all along the wall, is all that gear work and stuff.
Okay.
But from what
Can
you
I-
can see, the two aren't physically connected in any way, except for the table maybe being pushed up against the wall.
Okay.
Fits a giant rock into the gears.
I was curious if I could investigate any further and know if there's anything I can fiddle with. Yeah, over here that would.
Sure. Let me see if they give any DCs or if I need to make them up.
I need you to smash something.
Throw a magic rock into the gearbox.
Can you tell me in what way you're investigating?
I don't know. I'm just looking at it like.
It's a trophy, right?
It's
Like an idol.
here. Let
Or-
me
yeah.
see if they've got it. Let me see if they've got a handout of it.
Here's my thought. I feel like this room is already as bad as it's going to get.
Mm, I don't want people. I want the physical thing. Is there an items part? Magic items. Here we go. Really? Oh, there it is. Is all of that? I need all of this to be hidden. Is there a way for me to reveal you the picture without... Let me see if I can Google a picture. Okay, so here's a Google search of orrery, of what an orrery is. You can look at the definition of it,
Oh,
and then you
okay,
can
right.
click images to sort of see what
right,
different
an
ones look
orrery.
like.
Yeah, it's like a star model. Like a
I know I
celestial
recognized the
model.
word. I just wasn't
Yeah.
visualizing. Yeah.
but imagine one that's magical and in the D&D world, so not like ours, but
Yeah,
but you
still,
have an idea of sort of what's there now.
things spinning around things.
Yeah.
Break off one of the planets. Crash a planet into another planet.
So yeah, I guess I investigate it to see if I can understand it. I don't know. Yeah.
So you're just wanting to like do
Right now, I'm just visually looking at it, but yeah.
you're wanting to just look at it and like try to understand it, like you're trying to
Decipher. Yeah, if I
like
could
in
turn
your
anything
mind,
off.
or are you physically touching it, or are
Just
you
in my
looking,
mind.
or
I
are you
haven't
looking
touched
more
it
along
yet.
the walls?
I'm looking at both to see if they're the walls and this thing to see if anything is like if when the gears move on the walls, if there's anything moving on the orrery that coincides with it or anything.
1 second. So I just got a text that's crazy.
Oh, fun.
Does it work?
No, a UK player, a basketball player who was declaring for the NBA draft, but is stood no chance of getting drafted. Basically, somebody just texted me and told me he died in a car crash.
Oh crap! It's kind of nuts.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh,
wow,
small, smash the orrery.
Let's pick up the orrery and
that's
smash it.
crazy.
Throw it into the other gears.
Sorry, I
Huh.
got distracted.
Yes. Yeah.
So you're just looking around. So roll in Arcana check then. If you're just looking around,
Okay.
doing stuff like that. Let's see. So with a 17, this is you gather that this is an extremely powerful magic item. You don't know. You have no idea what it does, essentially. But
How it connects to anything, but yeah.
but this magical item is so powerful that you deduce that it could have easily caused the earthquake that opened up this fissure that shook the city and is causing aftershocks. You also see that it's missing pieces. Even the bits that are around on the floor wouldn't account for what everything is missing. Like this is missing some major pieces.
Oh, so it's like malfunctioning.
Potentially.
Just spin the gears.
So could the malfunction be what caused the earthquake, or
You would need to study this a little more.
okay?
Because like I said, you don't really have any idea what this does.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's not complete.
There's not like any writing
Yeah,
anywhere or
like-
an instruction manual.
It'd be like taking a watch and finding half a watch and trying to deduce like
How to fix it or how
like
it
you
works.
don't have all the parts, you don't know what it's it would take a lot more study than just this initial
Yeah.
cursory glance.
Well, all right. That's probably all the time I have for anyways, so I'll look at it further next turn.
Okay. It is her turn again. And I think still only George's hit her.
No, Noble 6.
Noble
hit her,
6 hit her.
But I hit her last.
Okay. And 18 and a 6 to hit.
The 18 will hit.
5 damage.
I'm unconscious.
Well, John. Errant, it is your turn.
Well, I have no healing spells, so I guess I will try and Sacred Flame her again.
All right.
You gonna crit again?
I
The fifth
have
time
not
in a
rolled
row?
yet.
It doesn't even matter. I rolled minimum damage.
15
That saves.
does say. And it could have mattered.
And yet it didn't.
Noble 6.
I am going to do another bludgeoning damage or non-lethal damage.
Okay.
I don't know what I roll for that.
Just regular attack. That'll be a miss.
And I've lost my advantage.
Yes, he did.
Because someone... What? Someone had to get passed out.
George, make a death saving throw.
On it.
That counts as 2 fails, unfortunately.
Whoa.
I think I'm making a new character, my dudes. No one has healing.
Yeah. But nobody has any potions?
I don't know. But we'll skip this turn, and Vierheis, it is your go. Just so you know, I'm not taking it easy. It goes every other round.
Oh, right. Yeah, the thing.
Hedroth is stone, dear heist.
What's that?
Hedroth is stone.
Well, let's have a heal potion. Come save me.
I don't have a healing potion, but if somebody, I could grab one out of. I don't know. Does George have one on him?
I had to use them all.
Oh,
I'm being a new character, my dudes.
I mean, you can go over to him and try to make a medicine check to stabilize him.
okay.
I would say keep messing with the altar, and I'll just do it on my turn. I have as high of a medicine bonus as I can have, and I'll come up
Okay.
before he does. So unless she turns around and stabs him,
All right. So would I roll Arcana again to look at the altar more, or?
What I guess I meant to say, like, try to describe is that in the midst of this fight, like, this is going to take days potentially to totally get,
right.
like, you're not going to be able to determine everything that this thing could possibly do,
is there
especially
any
with the
indication
missing
of
piece.
how to stop the whack-a-mole mall?
The lack of machete.
Uh, if you want to study the wall, potentially.
Do that, because even if we knock her out, if that keeps hitting us, we might still die before we get out of this room.
Right. So do I do investigation on the wall?
Yeah, do an investigation.
It appears to look like there's gears on the wall.
Yeah. Yeah. But there are things that I would encourage you to continue to look at them. Actually, you know what? I'll lower that a little bit because that seems like something you would be able to notice. There are definitely some magical ruins along this wall. And with your Arcana check from before, potentially, like in the foot room, potentially messing with these runes could render the trap not working. But fortunately, there's no foot-shaped indentations, so maybe you could just scratch them out.
Do I have time to do that this turn?
Yeah, you can try. Make a... What kind of tools do you have?
What kind of tools do I have? See, cartographer, artisan, thieves, tinkers. Yeah.
With your... Make a... I guess we're going to call it a check, but it's going to be essentially an attack roll with your tinker's tools, and you can do it with advantage.
Which stat would I do?
Dexterity or strength? One of those two? Whichever you're better at, we'll say. You can roll it again because I was letting you do it with advantage.
Oh, right.
That will get one of them out. The giant thing shudders again. It seems the gears behind it start to slow down, but they haven't stopped yet. You gather that you can insight that perhaps this has bought you another round of it not hitting you. And that'll be your turn. And she's going to hit again at Noble 6.
I might be going down to
A nat 1 and a 16.
16 hits.
That will do 6 damage.
I got 1 HP. Is it bludgeoning?
Yes, it is.
And I'm still raging.
Nice. I'd also like to remind you guys, like, she's hurt, so it may not matter, but you do have those crit cards that could have helped a lot, potentially.
Yeah, I keep forgetting to use those.
I thought about it the last battle, but I was like, we pretty much have this wrapped up.
Aaron.
Yeah, I almost used it on one of the squid things.
16 medicine check to stabilize George.
That will stabilize him. Noble 6, your turn.
I am going to attack her.
That'll hit. And if you're still raging, you have knocked her out. She had 2 HP.
Of course. So when I actually roll good.
Yep. So you use the flat side of your axe to bop her on the head, and she crumples to the ground.
All right. And then can I use my... No, that'd be an action, because I got ropes. I want to tie her up.
That'll be next. That'll be next turn.
I'm gonna say
Oh,
that
this
she's
is-
sleeping.
We're still tying her up.
Well, you guys still need to go help Virhis get this thing to stop.
Right.
So you can
Well,
use
I am
your,
going to
you can use your
move.
movement still if you want to go on and get up there.
What? Yeah, I'm
You could move
going
up to the wall if you wanted to, yeah.
Close enough. I keep pulling up other tabs. Right. There, that's the farthest I could reach.
Okay.
I'm out of movement.
George, you're stabilized but still unconscious. This thing is off for another turn. Virhis.
Well, I guess I'd try to scratch off another rune.
Okay. And just so you guys are, just so I'm being clear, they are all along the wall. It doesn't. There's I'll just tell you, there's 3 of them. It doesn't matter where you
Okay.
are. Just be along the wall. I don't
Be
care what
against the
part.
wall to
That'll hit. I say hit. You're not trying to hit.
hit. Yeah. Yeah. That'll succeed.
Yeah. So another one goes off, and the gears are grinding almost to a halt, but still going along. She's dead,
Oh,
unconscious.
Sleeping.
Errant, your turn.
Virheis, can you have moved to a different spot? Because that's the only part of the wall I can reach.
What? I did move.
Oh,
I thought.
mine suddenly had you.
Oh, we were trying.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to make an attempt to disable the wall. Or the thing on the
All
wall.
right. What kind of tools do you have or weapons?
Jeweler's tools, smith's tools, mace, hand axe, sacred flame, word of radiance. I also have acid.
Acid would work, and so would probably your jeweler's tools. I mean, you could probably also use your mace, but it might be harder to be
I'll try the
accurate.
I'll try
with
the
it.
jeweler's tools since they're not consumable.
Yeah, do that with strength or dexterity.
I'm gonna go with strength.
Yep, that'll get it.
That is by far the highest roll I think I have made this entire campaign so far.
Oh man.
And with that, we can end all of this stuff.
Oh, okay then.
You're out of combat. You've done it. You found the thing that caused the earthquake. Huzzah! Or at least the thing you think caused the earthquake.
Yeah,
Alright.
at least part of the problem.
I'm gonna move back to the sleeping woman and tie her up. No escape.
I guess I'm looking around the room for just general idea of what was happening here. Also, anything we can take. Definitely searching the dead dwarf and the unconscious sergeant too.
Okay. The sergeant has a potion of healing.
All right.
Where?
Well, looks like I better take that.
Where it doesn't say anything about. Doesn't say that he's got anything on him. The dead dwarf, fortunately.
I'd also take any
He's got a
armor
hammer.
or weapons that she has, partially because I don't want her to have them when she gets up.
Okay. She has a mace, and she was wearing. What was she wearing?
Chainmail?
What kind of armor was it? Oh, just do this. Okay, yeah, she's got a chain shirt and a shield.
All right. Are we just going to go ahead and give?
Oh, no.
Oh, go ahead.
Let me. That may not be true. I may have made that fight a little harder than it should have been.
Oh well. we
Yeah,
survived.
I may have made that fight a little harder than it should have been. Sorry.
Okay, she's still nat
She's got-
20 saved on 2.
So what I did is just so you guys know my mistake. The armor it has is leather armor. I was using it. It's the module says to use the stat block of a thug, which is what I was using. They've got the thugs have maces, leather armor, and heavy crossbow, and I was using that attack. However, every time you guys were hitting her, the stat block was minimized, and I was just clicking her to see her armor class. I didn't bring out a thug token. I brought out a guard token, and it has a higher armor class.
Oh.
So that's my. You guys probably should have hit more, and I'm sorry.
Well, you know.
We survived.
Yep. Made it more interesting that way.
Any other loot around the room?
Just the orrery that's on the altar.
Are there any pieces of it that we might need to retrieve?
Like on the ground or anything.
Nothing significant on the ground, but it's definitely missing things.
I guess we take it with us and see if anybody's an expert on this.
Does it
or
seem like
knows what
there's
they're looking at?
anything immediately notable about... I'm not trying to equip the shield, I'm just trying to carry the shield.
So if we bump into the oracle or orificer or something,
Yeah.
do we cause another earthquake?
If we shake it wrong, yeah. Like if we try to pick it up, is it going to cause problems?
Wait. Just too curious. So I go over there and I start spinning the earth a little bit faster.
You touch it, make a charisma saving throw.
I'm gonna die.
It mesmerizes you like it did. And now we have a possessed Noble 6 to fight.
Yep, that's exactly what happens.
Oh gosh.
You have been charmed by this thing.
Well, I guess we don't have the ceiling mace to worry about.
We also
Reroll
don't have
for
the
initiative.
paladin.
All right.
Have I been given the health potion, or did you just keep it?
Oh yeah, did he get given a health potion by someone?
Like they took
Well-
one off of her.
We've retrieved it. We just haven't given it to George quite yet.
You
I
guys are
would
dead.
assume that would be the first thing people would want to do is give him the
Actually,
potion.
you know what? Let's forget that. Let's assume that that destroying those runes that destroyed the guardian, the mace,
Guardian Mace.
Also, let's assume that also turned off the defense mechanism of this thing.
Oh, the
Yeah,
charm.
it doesn't say
Okay.
that it does, but I don't want to roll initiative again. So
I'm also pretty sure that it would be bad because either one of us would die, or best case scenario, we knock him out too, and then we have two unconscious party members.
To carry out, and one
Well,
that's
I mean, I only have 1 HP.
Is it possible to
this is true.
retrieve
Take my,
the mace itself?
no,
How
this
big
was
is
a
it?
giant thing, like imagine like a wrecking ball.
Oh, how heavy?
wrecking-
Like it was
Mace, yeah.
it was a giant thing that was coming smashing down on you guys. So yeah, you reach out to touch the orrery, and you can pick it up and everything. Because it doesn't actually say how to turn off the defense mechanism. I think they just want somebody to pass that check.
Alright, well, I set it back down, and I'm going to give George the health potion so he can take part in this fun.
Woo!
Roll a health potion, son.
Oh yeah. First, let me.
is it just like a 1d4 plus 1 or something?
2d4 plus
So he has a macro. It's just I kind of have it turned off since I haven't needed it. So I didn't have any.
Oh, right. Oh, that's right. We do have the potion macro. I forgot.
So is Virhis carrying the orrery?
Sure. I mean, Noble 6 touched it, but I don't think he picked it up.
I did not pick it up.
So make sure you mark that in your inventory.
Okay. I don't know how much it weighs, though.
Where's that macro at? I cannot find it.
Um,
I'm in the compendium, or
it won't be in the compendium. It'll be in the
I'm in the collection.
yeah.
I
And
just didn't see it.
it's everything should be in alphabetical order.
Found it.
So
He learned how to read.
Did I do it right?
you guys just do not roll super well at all. But you're up, and that's the important thing.
Yeah, honestly, it's kind of just our motto. That's how we
The
roll.
skin of our teeth.
So why don't you all roll religion checks? And Virhis, as with the rest of this dungeon, you can do yours with advantage.
Oops. Nope, that's. Yeah, wrong button.
Oh, whoops. I need to turn that off.
All right. So you can roll. Oh, no, you did roll twice, Virhis. Okay.
Yeah, I got a 9.
Yeah. Well, George, you're a paladin. You know how religious things work and what looks right and what doesn't and what not. This shrine and that orrery do not look like they belong together. This looks like a shrine like a sacrificial shrine in some ways. So a shrine where you would go to offer something, and you deduce that someone tried to offer the orrery to, well, this whole dungeon has been dedicated to that which endures. You can deduce that this may have been an offering to him, and but the artifact, the orrery, is so powerful that it didn't want to be. It sort of fought back. So with that, you guys wanting to leave or what?
Yeah, me and Harrison kind of have to leave.
I'm guessing there's not much left yet to do.
Yeah.
But go back out.
Well, you gotta take the entrance to the last tunnel to the very entrance of the cave. Like in every game out there.
Oh. Yeah, this turns out there's a secret door right
It
here.
leads you back to the
And
surface,
it takes you back to the very first room where you entered.
But you have to jump
How
down from
convenient.
some kind of overhang, so you can't use it to go back.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. It's only a one-way thing.
Okay.
We should also see if we can get someone to pay us for information that there is an unwarded entrance in the bay that probably needs to be fixed.
Or hear me out. What if we don't? So when monsters come up, we get to go back down as another job. Say it was.
I mean, the city's built over Undermountain. There's infinity number of monsters.
See?
Both are
All
options.
right. With that, then, you guys have completed your first dungeon, and it took way longer than I anticipated.
Yep.
Well, only like 4
All
sessions.
took our turns dying too.
1 second, guys.
Got a phone call.
Gosh, we got the best. We all took our turns dying. If it wasn't for me being raged, I would have died.
Me and Hayden need to go to the summering next week about what getting out of here, and I'm assuming you're going to want to take this to Orandron.
We gotta talk about pay, because I feel like we should get paid way more than what we are.
Talk about a pay raise. To take that up with HR.
This needs to be worth it. We have the hurdles and hoops to get here, so
But is that what you guys are going to do? Is take it back, complete the job?
Take back the orrery and take guard lady back so she can get looked at.
Okay.
well, we could keep the orrery, but we still like to get paid. That's the whole reason why we took this quest.
Well, the thing is, I guess if the orrery is still potentially dangerous, it would be nice to make sure it's not
Dangerous
going
to
to cause
us.
more problems. Yeah, and
That's why we should keep it.
being partially damaged. Yeah, I don't know if we need to find a way.
Well,
to...
speaking of
Yeah.
that, even as you talk, the orrery seems to be. It doesn't seem as damaged as it was when you first got in here.
It's like the runes were keeping it from being repaired. was sitting on that altar, it wasn't getting repaired.
Well, we should take our two-day journey that took us like 18 days.
Let's find our way out of here.
All right. With that, we will call it a night then. Have a good one, guys.
All
Sounds
right.
good.
Peace.
Cool.
Adios.